Residents of Khayelitsha are worried about sporadic incidents of violence in the township. Just last week, 8 people were shot dead on Wednesday morning in 3 separate incidents, while in October, 26 people were killed. The township is seen as one of the most dangerous areas in the country. Monde Nqulwana from the Khayelitsha Development Forum joins us live now to discuss this. Monde, thank you so much for your time. Firstly, your reaction as a forum to the latest shooting incidents.
Thank you very much and good evening to your viewers at home. We were very disturbed by the recent resuscitated shootings as people of Khayelitsha that took place within the last weekend. We are very threatened about such.
Is it an issue of resources, Monde, when it comes to the deployment and curbing such incidents, or is there something else that members of the public can't see?
We feel strongly that the working relations between the community and the police somehow has some challenges, because you don't understand why in the full view in an area where one can be caught are present to commit such crimes in the area. We also concur with what you are asking, that the deployment and the resources that are at the disposal of the SAPS are a problem and are deficient in relation to crime fighting.
What does it mean then for development for that particular community, especially when, one who may want to be an investor and bring development into that community could then be looking at these particular shooting incidents and the violence, and they may be deterred? So what then does it mean for development of an area like Khayelitsha?
The impact by these criminal actions that are currently happening in our township are a hindrance to development, and as they present an uncertainty into the area. Sustainable development works better in a community or society where there is no crime. Now, in its essence, the continuation of these killings in the area of Khayelitsha are creating a sense of fear for investors. Development in the area of Khayelitsha will be suffocated, will be halted, and the people of Khayelitsha will continue to suffer under those conditions. If them, as people of Khayelitsha, were unable to unite, rise up and claim our streets and defeat these criminal elements within our communities.
Do you have that capacity, though, to be able to, as members of the community, rise up and reclaim your streets?
Khayelitsha Development, in its inception, is designed to be all over the sectors. We do have that capacity, but what we need to do is to intensify the engagement with community, with police, so that both parties have confidence amongst each other and be able to work together in fighting the crime. But at Khayelitsha Development Forum, we have hoped for all these years that sectoral development within our areas will be able to engage all sectors of our society through what is called neighborhood watch, patrollers that are deployed. We, as Khayelitsha Development Forum, we urge all spheres of government to put resources, capacity to those community-driven initiatives to fight crime in our area. We do have a Khayelitsha Safety and Security Forum, which works with police in the area of Khayelitsha. Be it is capacitated, resourced, we'll be able to curb this crime in our area.
You mentioned the issue of confidence, and you say that all these different stakeholders must have confidence in dealing with one another. What's stopping the confidence from being there right now?
Currently, we have what is called perception in the happenings of operations within the police services itself. Now, we've been calling in different forms and platforms that the vetting of the SAPS deployed members across is the way to go, because community members themselves, when there is a crime committed in front of them, are afraid to be witnesses on the basis that they fear for their lives themselves. That itself presents a situation that between community members and the police services, there is no trust. If that can be resolved, we are confident that these gangs will be defeated by this. But what is important is that the trust that must be earned by police can also be accomplished by vetting them.
All right, thank you very much for your time. And let's see then if you're able to find one another, because this is not the first time we have this conversation, especially looking at, just how everyone seems to be operating in silos, and what is needed is a much more approach that speaks to one another, and also be able then to curb some of the killings that we've seen in Khayelitsha. But thank you so much. Do appreciate that. That was Monde Nqulwana from the Khayelitsha Development Forum.